In this lesson, we're going to look at how to rewrite a while loop as a do while loop, and then in the next lesson, we'll examine a more naturally occurring do while loop scenario. So let's start out by writing a program that uses a while loop. We'll write a program that lets us figure out how many years it's going to take a balance in an account to reach some level based on a particular interest rate. So we'll say cout, what is the beginning? I'll tell you what, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Balance equals 5,000. Let's start like that. Save us a little bit of time. Then we'll ask the user, what is the interest rate? Cn the rate right there. Then our while loop, while balance is less than 10,000. Balance times equal rate. Make sure the user enters the rate in a format of 1.xx or whatever the rate is. Then increment the years by 1, and that's it. Then cout, it will take years to reach $10,000. Put a period and then an indel. So let's build and run the program. Got to stop from previous time. Let's do that real quick. Okay, now we're ready to go. We'll say the interest rate is 1.02, and it will take 36, whoops, I left out the word years, to reach $10,000. All right, let me just show you how to add that in there real quick. Let's do it again, just to make sure we get it right. 1.02. It will take 36 years to reach $10,000. Okay, now, to rewrite that as a do while, let's just stick with the same program, and I won't comment anything out. We'll set balance equal to 0, rate equal to 0.0, years back to 0. So we'll prompt the user again. Let's just copy and paste that code to make it a little bit easier. So here's our loop. We'll write do, balance times equals rate, plus years, while balance is less than 10,000. Now you can see right off the bat that I did something wrong. I don't want to set the balance back to 0. I want to set it to 5,000. Then we'll steal this cout statement from the previous part of the program. Stick it down here at the bottom. Gotta love copy and paste. And then let's build and run. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's comment out these statements right here, because we don't want to run it twice. Actually, we can go down to here since we already have the balance equal to 5,000. Years is 0. We'll just leave that there. It won't hurt anything. All right, let's run it again. Interest rate is 1.02. It will take 36 years to reach $10,000. When you're working with standard while loops, there's generally not any semantic difference between the while loop and the do while loop. In other words, what I mean by semantic is that these loops are essentially the very same thing. The only difference would be if I set the balance too high by accident, like that. Then if I run the program, it doesn't make sense. It will take 1 year to reach $10,000. Well, I'm already past $10,000. I'm at $15,000. The reason that happened is because balance is not tested until after the loop ran one time. So years was incremented to 1. Balance was already past 15,000, so it stopped. And the cout statement was printed. When you're writing a do while loop, you have to make sure that the loop control variable is going to be true going into the loop at least one time. Otherwise, you'll get a nonsensical answer like we got here. But other than that, while loops and do while loops can be exactly alike. There are situations, though, where a do while loop is the natural way to write a repetition segment of code, and in the next lesson, I'll demonstrate one example of that.